This annual quality stock today is Friday, March 4th, 2011, and today we're going to take a look at BANR Corp. This is a NASDAQ Global Select stock trading under ticker BANR. Looked at this chart several times in the past as it's made some nice swings here and there ever since its big drop here earlier on last year. Right now the chart's kind of got itself into an ascending triangle. We're going to keep it on radar for trend lines to hold and for resistance levels to break. See, we've got the MACD is actually in a downward trend, but the histogram's trending up. It looks like we're going to get another signal line cross. So we'll look to this try and break through and get through this downtrend that it's in. PPO, very similar position. See, the ADX is starting to flatline. Looks like it's going to curl and hook. It's in a nice position with the positive DI. So this has the potential of trying to make a curl. You can see it's also got a little bit of an uptrend to it overall. And we're going to look for those things to hold and see if it can take this top out here around 37. MFIs kind of have a feel of a little bit of downtrend to them, but you can see basically trending over top of 50, which is bull chart territory. So we're going to look for that to hold. We're going to look for this red and gold lines of 14 and 21. Try and follow along with this 7 that just snapped up through them. See if they can curl and turn and reach some higher levels as well, break through their old highs. Accumulation distribution, once again, short term, little bit of a downtrend to it. Overall, though, still trending upward. We'll look for this key point to get broken. See if it can make a new high and continue to establish an upward channel. Not much positive from the shaken money flow at this point, that's for sure. Downward trend. Selling pressure has overcome buying pressure at this point. This is going to make a turn. Obviously, all you can hope for is it starts to roll. It breaks back up through zero. It can move pretty quickly. You can see like right through here. But leading into this, definitely showing that selling pressure has become a little bit more dominant. Of course, it is going to all tie back in with the candles and the break of the resistance. So I use different indicators to get different views on things, not just one perspective. Got to look for that break of 100. For the CCI, that'll be dropping a buy signal. You can see at 95.16 at this point. That looks good, looks bullish. Same thing with the full still. Trending back upward relatively quickly, back over top of 50, bull chart territory. And the trick's similar to the MACD. A little bit of a downward channel going on. Still holding over top of zero. Looks like a bullish cross could be coming. Gonna look for it to break out of this downward channel it's in and try and establish a new uptrend. That's short term. Long term, you can see overall uptrend. So we'll have our eye on that as well and look for the bullish cross. RSIs, they all look good. All three of them holding over top of 50, all pretty close to each other with a range of only 61 basically to 67. Pretty nice look, relatively bullish. Want to keep our eye on a couple different things here. Want to see if volume's going to pick back up a little bit, and we're going to look for some trend lines and support levels to hold. See a nice uptrend coming through there, almost riding right along with the 50-day moving average, which is giving the golden cross of the 200-day. What I'm going to be looking for is I'd really like to see 240, no lower than 236 hold. It was a pretty decent resistance level historically. It's a nice cup and handle pattern. With that move through that with the break of 236, you can see it's got pretty good support here recently at 240. So I want to see that hold as a support level, plus it's tying in with the trend line. So that would be my lower end. What I want to see is this break and hold above 255. See, it's wicked above it a couple different times, 264, 259. But even back through here, 256, it was a tough resistance spot for it. It hasn't been able to hold above that level. That's the breakout point that I'm going to look for. Yesterday was a nice little climb, up 2%, 768,000 shares traded, plenty of liquidity. So this chart's going to sit on radar today to see if it's going to make that breakout. Of course, with the breakout, I always look for more volume. The higher the volume, the stronger the move, the higher it closes in relation to the day's trading. Those are the things that I'll look for to give signs this is really indeed going to try and stay bullish. Still has a lot of ground to make up, obviously, from where it fell from over here around $4 or more. Still plenty of room for movement in the overall recovery of the BANR chart. So I think this is one to certainly keep on radar. It'll be on my watch list, and we'll see where it goes from here. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the BANR Corp chart. This is Andy with Quality Stocks. Thanks for watching, and trade smart.